There is nothing on this earth better than chocolate. As you can tell, I've been on a little bit of a chocolate kick lately. The last recipe was on chocolate cupcakes with chocolate frosting. And guess what? Today's recipe is also on chocolate. Low carb, sugar-free chocolate cookie bars. If you want a printable version of this recipe, then check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. There'll be a printable version of this recipe, as well as all kinds of other recipes and goodies for you. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the little notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video for you. And while you do that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line or spray an 8x8 baking dish. In a medium mixing bowl, whisk together 2/3 cup almond flour, 2/3 cup vital wheat gluten, 2/3 cup oat flour or gluten-free flour of your choice, 2 cups granulated stevia or sweetener of your choice, 3/4 cup cocoa powder, 1 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon salt. Whisk these all together until no lumps are remaining in the flour and all the cocoa is evenly distributed in the mixture. Now, if you want this to be a gluten-free version, all you need to do is substitute the 2/3 cup of vital wheat gluten for 2/3 cup almond flour and add 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum. As I always say, don't forget the xanthan gum because that is your binding agent. Without a binding agent, your cookie bars will fall apart. In a large mixer bowl, combine 1 1/4 cup soft butter. Make sure it's not completely melted, but it needs to be very soft so that it will stir and mix evenly in your batter. So you don't want it completely melted, but you definitely want it soft. 2 large room temperature eggs and 4 teaspoons vanilla extract. Add the dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. Beat on low for 30 seconds or until fully combined and no dry ingredients are left in the bowl. If you'd like, using a wooden spoon, stir in 1 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips. This is optional, but I like my chocolate, so I always put them in. You can also stir in 1 cup of nuts if you'd like. I'm not a huge nut fan when it comes to my cookies, but some people like more nuts than others, so it's up to you. You can stir in whatever add-ins you want. Just keep in mind that for each add-in that you stir into your cookie bars, it's going to increase the carbs little by little. So it's up to you how much you're willing to add in there for your carbs. So whatever add-ins you choose, put them in, stir them completely with the wooden spoon. Make sure they're evenly distributed in the batter. Spread the batter evenly into your prepared baking dish. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until a tester comes out clean. Let them cool in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes, then cut them into the bars of your desired size. Now make sure you do wait the 10 to 15 minutes because when they first come out, they're going to be soft. So don't cut them right away, they will fall completely apart on you. So make sure you let them cool for 10 to 15 minutes, then cut them into bars. After you've cut them into bars, let them cool for another 10 to 15 minutes so they firm up and not fall apart on you as soon as you take them out. After they've cooled in the pan, place them on a plate or wire rack to cool completely. I prefer to do it on a plate because, as I said, these are soft cookie bars, and the wire rack, sometimes if you take them out before they're fully cooled, the wire rack can cause them to crumble. So I would put them on a plate to cool, but it's up to you if you want to take the chance of them crumbling on a wire rack. So they will firm up the longer they cool, so don't worry about them falling apart when you eat them. If you want, and if you're really willing to add the extra carbs and really wanting your chocolate, you can also frost these with chocolate frosting. Otherwise, once they're cooled, eat them and enjoy them. And that was our recipe for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the little notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video on recipes and tips and tricks to make your low-carb living easier. And as always, keep cooking.